If your brain was
60 seconds.
You wouldn't have enough dynamite to bloody blow it up.
What time is it? I'm going to
The worst was the other day.
Hello, and welcome to the show. I am Murray, Prince of Darkness. Now, how many souls am I to rip out for today's Halloween special?
The barbecue, and Lucian, what a ponce. I couldn't believe that he was actually...
All right, so we're doing the solo thing, huh? Could you type in your name for us?
And what the hell am I supposed to say to her? How can I justify this disgusting material?
Oh, yeah. Were you looking for the 7-question tournament version or the 21-question thing? Got it.
We're going to lose Luton altogether.
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B. That's B as in break every bone in his body.
They've met in an age. Something like my head foot would rather restrict my choice of roles and blah, blah, blah.
20
but I don't know
seconds.
what they know anyway.
All right, now, pay attention. A 2-year-old could do this, but people still seem to screw it up. As soon as you think you know the answer to a question, buzz in. Then you have to hit the number that corresponds to the answer you want. Have you got that?
Okay,
10
everybody,
seconds.
we are live.
Good luck.
8,
Lose the desktop. Fade to black.
5,
Great. Standing by. Do a good show.
Undergum. Chew the cud.
It's time for the show where pop culture and high culture collide! Hi there, and welcome to the show. No one to go to the pictures with? Oh, never mind, it looks like it's just the two of us. Do you want to be the woman or the man? Choose a category. And the category is... The Return of James Bondage.
And this one's worth £1,000.
It doesn't surprise me one jot that you picked this one. Okay, at ease, pay attention. Which of the following is not a real Bond girl? Sugar Mounting, Kissy Suzuki, Holly Goodhead, or Chew-Me? It's a shame you didn't say... Sugar Mounting.
I always preferred Clip Mahoney, but yeah, that's the one.
Choose a category.
Here comes question 2. It'll make you feel brand new.
And the category is... Ampa-langa-langa ding-dong. £2,000
For this little baby.
I am about to add another piercing to my already abundant collection. I'm thinking about getting my philtrum pierced. In which part of my body do I need a philtrum? From the Greek verb for love. I prefer to refer to it as my snot trough. Come on, let's have one.
Question 3.
The name of this question is... This episode is brought to you by Ennui. £3,000 if you get it right. There's a question coming. I can just smell it. If you were to cast Sesame Street characters in Samuel Beckett's play Endgame, who would be the best choice to play Ham's father? Grover, the Count, Oscar the Grouch, or Miss Piggy? In Beckett's play Endgame, Ham's parents live in rubbish bins. You know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I'd be goddamn grouchy if I had to live in a garbage can. Jesus. Categorically speaking, I want one!
Shake it up the floor. Shake it up the floor.
And we call this one... Aussies love lying in the sun. £1,000 for this little baby. Exclusive. Read out Aussie hero Murdoch came up from down under and helped purge our nation of socialist scum. Oz publisher Rupert Murdoch has got more papers than a pack of Rizla. But which one of these rags does not belong in the News International cleaning bucket? The Times, the News of the World, the Sun or the Daily Mail? news in the world. Make sure you get it every Sunday. Get it, do ya? Eh? Get it? It's a toughie, but the fascist paper you're after is... I was very surprised when old Murdoch got together with Tony Blair. I mean, there you got a right-wing megalomaniac fascist getting on so well with a simple Australian newspaper boy. Very weird. From the list of categories, pick a category. Oh, well played, my son. Take my hand and walk with me to this or that country. And the this or that category is... This is designed to provoke an emotional response. Now I'm getting rid of 7 words. You're wise to this, innit, homeboy? Here we go. Atlantic. Frantic. Sarcastic. Adriatic. Sargasso. Erratic. Last one. Oh, that's your lot.
You smug bastard. When I was at school, 7 out of 7 meant you got a good kicking. What a strapping, buxom score that is. Let's move on.
Okay, pick a category. In terms of category, this is... Because we can't forgive you for the out there, brothers. As far as the sheets available, £2,000 is up for grabs. The question is as follows. Which of the following phrases cannot be made from the letters that constitute the words United States of America? Fat mutant dress code, face it, utter madness, created as sanatorium, or I need a massacre? So hard to choose. It's so hard to choose. I want to take all of them home. Nonetheless, the United States of America is 1D short of having a fat mutant dress code. Although they obviously figured it was close enough and they should just go ahead and have one anyway. Using your brain, pick a category. The one you chose was Confection Misdirection section. In terms of royal portraits, 3 big ones coming your way. Brace yourselves, here's the question. What would one do with a spheniskiform chocolate bar? Work, rest and play with it, pick it up, fill a snack gap with it, or accept it from a small blonde cowboy pulse? Open wide and accept my fig roll. The type of bird that is the penguin is a spheniskiform, and so you would pick up its corresponding bar. I once followed the famous ad's advice and picked up a penguin in my local boozer. Beautiful bird, up for anything. All ended a bit sour though, took her home, did the business, woke up next to Jack D. Freaked me out. Please select.
Here's why we hate number 8.
And your selection is... Oh, call me Little Tommy.
And this one's worth £2,000.
Okay, here it comes. If Eddie Merckx eats people and Alex Higgins is 12 or above on the Beaufort scale, what is the boxer Thomas Hearns? Simply the best, a shaving tool, a paid killer, or the chemical symbol FE? The correct answer is... Just as the cyclist Eddie Merckx was known as the Cannibal and Alex Higgins the Hurricane, so Thomas Hearns is the Hitman. And they dare say that boxing is excessively violent? God. Pick a category now.
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
You have selected...
Top selection, Pop Connection.
And I'll give you £2,000 if you get it right.
Hello there. Now it's time for our resident DJ playing all the hits. Pay attention to his crazy words.
Hi, I'm Clark Gatzler, and this is the morning show on WWAD, Wichita's premier church station. Now, in the next half hour, non-stop music from the Doors, Steely Dan, The Emperor's New Clothes, The Darling Buds, Uriah Heep, The Mock Turtles, and Joseph K. Plus, big prizes for the first caller who can tell me how those artists are connected. First, here's Bob. in the weathercopter.
What is the connection with all the artists that Clark mentioned? All the lead singers are dead, none of them had a UK top 10. All the acts either take their names from book titles, characters, or literary references. The most famous of that group, The Doors, took their name from Aldous Huxley's The Doors of Perception, in which the author experimented with the hallucinogenic drug mescaline. I wonder what attracted Jim Morrison to that book. You got any categories on you, man? Come on, give us one. And you went for the one called Des Lynam's Adventures in Time. £2,000 ready and waiting for the right answer. Des travels back to commentate on the earliest recorded cricket match in Guildford, 1550. Having caught the cricket bug, Des then whooshes forward to Surrey in 1745 to witness which development? The introduction of the box protector, the first recorded 11-a-side game, the first women's cricket match, or the first recorded streaker? Surrey, 1745, saw the first all-women cricket match. Tossing a googly at the notion that mediocrity is a purely male province. No, we're all allowed to be crap today, and we're better off for it. God bless Blighty. Hello, and welcome to the halfway mark. There are 10 more questions coming at you in round 2. What is so ingenious about round 2 is that there's actually twice as much cash available, but that cash can be won or lost. Do you follow me? Choose.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1. It's 11.
Next up. Spot the difference. You could be getting yourself 2,000 for the right answer. Okay, apart from evolution, what's the most logical way of getting from Lulu to a pig? Shout, the police, Ginger, Chris Evans, Scottish, haggis, or take that, babe. This is the answer. Lulu performed with Take That, who sang Babe, which was a film about a talking, singing pig. And that brings us right the way back to Lulu again, doesn't it? Categorically speaking, I want one!
12. Celebrity voice impersonated.
Your choice is Jack You Like, and it's a £4,000 question. Fingers on the buzzers, here's the question. John and Ponch are to cut into strips and deep fat fried, as Hawkeye, Radar and Hot Lips are to boiled and ground up with butter until fluffy, roasted in natural animal. John and Ponch featured in chips, Hawkeye, Radar and Hot Lips appeared in MASH. So they'd be boiled to blazes and pounded until fluffy, standard operating procedure for the American military in all East Asian countries. From the list of categories, pick a category.
Take the elevator ride to 13.
And this one's called Pretentious. Quinoa. And this question's worth £4,000. Bloody hell. I pushed the cigarette holder too far up my nose, and I can't remember a bloody thing these days. Buzz in when you remember and type his name, would you? Oh, balls. He was a popular recording artist in the 1980s. Yes, and he had these sort of road markings on his face. Very clever chap. And I seem to remember he had a penchant for sexually charged role-playing. Was his name. And do you know what else? He had an alliterative nomenclature. What was his name? Oh, I remember. No thanks to you. It was Adamant. What a wanker. Come on, let's have one.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
And the category is Be Nice. And we are talking 4,000 quid for the right answer. Okie dokie, get ready to buzz in and type your answer. You know how Bill is a nickname for William and Bob is a nickname for Robert? Well, because Jack is a nickname too. You think you so hard, don't you? Well, come on in. Come on, you and me, no tools. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, you think you got away with it, don't you? Well, you have for the time being, but once you leave your house, I'll be there, and I'm going to kick your head in. Choose a category.
I see. Westcut Slits Lime Store.
It's time for Sticker Click Rescue.
This gibberish category is titled Why I Don't Like Guy. Second round gibberish, opening value 10 Gs. Okay, I'm going to be taking cash away every 1.5 seconds, so the faster you are, the more you score. Listen, decode the following rhyming rubbish. Buzz in and type like you've got seconds to live, and I can save you. Guy stinks. Hair poor. Shy man. Go for it. Type in your answer. Why don't I like Guy? Because Guy stinks. Hair poor. Shy man. Just don't like the bugger. I think, therefore I am. I am Jack Cake, philosopher genius. Leave me alone. I'm thinking.
Okay, pick a category.
King 16!
And the next question is...
Australian singers in English literature.
You give me the right answer, I'm going to give you £4,000.
Remember the 1980 movie Xanadu, starring Olivia Newton-John? Because its setting is Xanadu, which Samuel Taylor Coleridge poem might you think is about Olivia Newton-John? Kubla Khan frost in Xanadu did Kubla Khan a stately pleasure dome decree.
Mate.
Coleridge's masterpiece about a chap who is inspired by a muse to open a disco.
Sheila.
Using your brain...
Okay, let's have one called, I beg your pardon, £2,000 for this little baby.
Here's the question, fingers ready.
Your special friend looks deep into your eyes and whispers that it's time to explore liquids, plosive. You'll be learning about the different types of sounds in... Phonetics. Lesson 1. The bilabial fricative. You got your cat? And now, so what does smirsh mean?
As far as the sheets available, £2,000 is up for grabs.
Cohen, ain't you starting? James Bond checks his radar screen, powers up his laser gun, and puts on his acronyms and words where each letter stands for another word. Unlike James Bond, who stands for the traditional values of the English gentleman. Fair play, decency, and trying to Roger more birds than is strictly necessary. Pick a category.
Like a bad Hollywood scene, it was question 19.
Okay, we're going to have one called...
Award ceremony. I'm willing to offer you 4,000 crisp green sheets.
I'm really proud to accept this child. I'd like to thank all the people without whom it couldn't have been made. My wife, my agent, Myopia, and of course Warren Beatty. Thank you so very, very much. I love you all.
Tom Hanks has scooped a fair few awards. If he chose to name his child after an award, what moniker would he definitely not consider? There is no award called a Tammy. Oh, darling, look at beautiful little Tammy. She's got a little tail, look. Please select.
The Fresh Saver. 20.
This one's called World Dominatrix.
Now, this one's going to be worth £6,000.
It's said that Catherine the Great died while she was riding her horse. Which of these famous rulers actually did die while getting their end away? Attila the Hun, Ramesses II, King of Egypt, Napoleon, or Queen Victoria?
Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. If you'd have got it right, you'd have said this.
Attila the Hun died while having sex, buried 6 inches under.
From the list of categories, pick a category.
The attack is upon you. If you...
Oh, so you know the Jack Attack drill. Here's your clue. You don't know Jack. Catchy.
impressed me. Let's just see how much. That's the game! Well, there you are. You are in possession of more worthless trivia than humanly possible. You can decide whether you want to be proud or ashamed of that fact. While you're thinking about it, I'm going to tell you that...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, not bad, everyone. Good show, good show. Let's run to commercials. And Murray, can you let me know what's happening with the players, please?
That's what I like to see, a contestant beating the living crap out of an existing high scorer. Now you're on the chart. How do you feel? Pretty big, huh? Then have another go. I'll sort it out.
You see, the tap water bottling process captures all of the lead, bacteria, mercury, and traces of actual raw sewage that gives tap water that distinctive flavor you remember from your childhood. And yes, they even remembered the fluoride. Tap water. Taste the memory.
Hey, Sheila, what'd you get for the Judeo-Christian winter holidays?
Oh, I got an Eleanor Roosevelt doll.
Bummer.
I want a doll that's fun.
Well, come on and play with my new Mindy doll.
You got a new Mindy?
I got new Miami Beach Mindy. Look.
Wow, her own bikini wax kit and mustache bleach.
And I got her little sister, Throwing Up Sandy.
Wow, they're so thin and beautiful.
With Miami Beach Mindy, I know that math is hard, but who cares? We'll never be paying for our drinks.
Miami Beach Mindy. Condo sold separately with Executive Greg Dowell.